Hey, honey, it still say I'm going live. Hi. Hi. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Because it still says I'm going live. Okay. This is so weird how it's doing. They are doing in my group. This is so funny. They're doing why people don't like their particular zodiac signs. And so I'm reading every time they post it in each zodiac sign, I'm gonna read them fields because they need to know why people don't like them. Don't nobody post Taurus because everybody loves us. Well, anyway, how is everybody doing? I hope well. If this cuts off for any reason, I'll come back on. I'll try to do it live because right now it just says going live and it's just like buffering on my end. But I'm glad you guys can see me and y'all can hear me and all this good stuff. Sagittarius. Y'all crazy as fuck. Sagittarius are very cavalier, but they're crazy as fuck. They hold no emotional maturity. They hold the emotional maturity of a savage. Sagittarius, they hold the emotional maturity of a savage. I want you guys to keep coming and let me know it's still on, because I don't know if it's still on or not. A Capricorn woman or man, because Capricorn men come off as being the safe space, but they're not the safe space. They're very dangerous because they hold no emotional maturity. The Capricorn man, he's very dangerous. Do not date us. I agree, baby. Don't date y'all. The Capricorn woman, she's very emotional. The bitch is aggressive and violent. The bitch be ready to knock somebody's motherfucking head off. The bitch is Capricorn women are normally, they will carry guns and stuff. Licensed, but they will carry guns and stuff. Leos, you bitches are neurotic. Y'all are led by ego and pride. Y'all are the most ego and pride driven bitches I've ever seen in my life. Leo women, Jesus the fuck Christ. Jesus H. Hades. Woo. Woo. My God. Today, a Leo woman. Hey, Juju's Corner. Thank you. So today, this video, now if you in Infinite Energy, you can post your Zodiac stuff in there and I will read you in a loving way. But I'm going to tell the truth. Now, if it don't apply, let it fucking fly. Shit. No need to get mad. No need to get aggressive. No need to get none of that. Aries woman. Y'all bitch like to fight and be the victim. Y'all are the utmost. I'm going to lay some motherfucking hands. I'm going to agitate everybody in this motherfucker and be ready to what? I don't know why they fuck with me like that. Because, bitch, you done provoked 27 people simultaneously. Aries women are gifted at that. They can make a whole fucking group mad and then be like, I can't relate. She call me a fucking bitch because you're a fucking bitch. Aries be fucking cunts. Like, for real. I don't know who's the cuntiest between the Aries woman or a fucking Leo. Hard to choose. But today's video is about what to do after your spell work or your ritual has been completed. You're done. You did it. You didn't got your lang oil. You didn't got your motherfucking white candles and shit. Capricorn women will love you to death. Literally, don't mess up. No, for real. Capricorn women crazy as fuck. And you bitches will sit up under some shit too. You hear me? Oh, girl, this nigga don't even work. And you will. I'm going to support him. I'm going to love him. I'm going to love him. All right. So what to do after spell work? You know, I'm not going to come in here unless I have something I feel like that's substantial. It has some type of girth that you can hold on to. Because who likes to fuck a thinny dick, right? We want a dick with some girth. We want a dick with some length. So I want to make sure that I'm giving you some magic. I'm giving you some recipes. I'm giving you some work, you know, it's going to be substantial. Yes, I print out all my shit. Yes. I will never forget some pale face had made the comments, oh, she reading off a paper. Bitch, can't nobody fucking remember all of this shit. And I was like, I'm thinking to myself, he must be a fucking leapfrog. And you know, I have to be a pale face to say that. But anyway, hey, y'all. Hey, today is Friday. Yes, I have had a cocktail. So, woo. I thought I would do this video. I'm making the fucking time to do that. And I'm giving you guys some information. Take notes. Watch this as much as possible. Share it. Subscribe. Like. This is what I do. And for the young lady who said that I only had 16,000 followers on Instagram, girl, fuck you. I've been doing this shit for a long motherfucking time. And if we're looking at TikTok and Instagram status, well, that's fine. It's enough bitches on there reading tarot cards for 11.11 and 7.7 and $3.33. Go get one of them. So I just wanted to say that the one that said she didn't want to hire me for work because I only have 16,000 followers on Instagram. That's not even my method of why I hire, teach, or advertise, or what I'm really on. So anyway, so we're going to talk about what to do after the spell or the ritual has been completed. Okay. So I want you to respectfully learn how to close all your rituals. Huh? Do I have any cups? Look in there. There's cups everywhere. How to respectfully close your ritual, kind of like ground your energy after you've done your spell work. And then you're going to learn how to dispose the remains and offerings with your intention and your great spiritual care, right? So everybody talks about how to do spell work. Everybody talks about how to perform these rituals, but they never tell you how to get rid of it because there's a certain way. Now, again, you can take it and make it your own TikTok fashion because y'all good for that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My actually stylist is here today. Yeah, she's here. Not that she was doing my hair, but she's actually here. So once you finish your spell work or once you finish your ritual, the candle is out. You know, you didn't burn it all the way down. You put your right herbs in there. You put your right oils in there. You didn't pray over that bitch. You just spoke to the flame. Hopefully that's what y'all are doing. The incense has faded, it's no longer burning, and the room is quiet again, right? But something lingers, something stays. Not just the scent or the wax on the plate. If you was using a regular candle a taper candle as opposed to a 7-day candle. But it's a feeling. Like your heart might be racing. You might be feeling some type of emotion connection to the work that you've done. Hopefully you did because you put a lot into it. You might be kind of feeling like spaced out or kind of like unsteady or deeply like emotional. So what now? What do you do now? What do you do in this moment? What do you do after you've done the ritual? You've done the work. What do you do with those emotions? Nobody really talks about that. Hopefully you get something out of this video today. And I started to record it, but I was like, no, I'm just going to do it live. So this is the part that a lot of people they don't really think about it. And you've raised energy, you call spirits, you set the intentions into motion. Hopefully you guys are not just doing resume spells, but you're actually putting your resume in. Because I don't know if you expect people to like just call you out the blue, like, hey, your name and phone number came in my mind. No, bitch, you got to apply for some shit. But the ritual isn't truly over until you return yourself back to balance. Y'all get it? Thank you for the laughs. Thank you for the emojis and stuff. I appreciate that. So every ritual, like why spells need a proper like finishing, why you should completely finish. Hi, Delilah. Why you should completely finish the work. Every time you do a spell or every time you do some type of workings or every time you give it a prescription, because in Conjure and Hoodoo you call it prescriptions, but that's another time, another place, right? So every spell or every working that you choose to do, even if it's just reading tarot cards or pendulums or some type of divination, right? You know that you're opening a door. So the door can be spiritual, it can be emotional, it could be energetic, right? So if you leave it open by skipping the grounding part or skipping to give thanks or leaving the tools kind of like lying around, or it can affect the outcome of your spell. And people don't really talk about that, but we're talking about that today. All right. So don't skip. Make sure that you ground, make sure that you give thanks. Don't leave your tools just sitting wherever they were on the altar or whatever you choose to make that place to do your spell work. Worse, it can leave you feeling drained or maybe confused or even blocked. You're like, damn, I did this motherfucking spell work. Why the fuck am I feeling this way? Because you didn't close the door that you opened. Because people don't even get, and I can't see your comments if y'all saying something else, but people don't actually get that you have to close that portal too, because it's a portal that you opened. So after the spell work, a lot of people feel off. And you may feel like crying or eating or curling up, like on the couch or in your bed. And this is your body's way of telling you your spirit is still floating, guys. This is your body's way of saying, hey, this door isn't closed. This portal is still open. Just want to let you know that. Okay? PDA says this is good leadership and mentorship right now. You're so different. Instead of saying, oh, thank you. Thank you. That's why you need to ground your energy. That's why you need to seal the work. Who talks about sealing the work? I'm the first bitch to say that. Seal your work. Close the door. Release it. Because now it's going to go into effect because you've sealed it, you've closed it, you have completely dissociated from it. Now it's 100% left up to spirit. You are not giving it any more energy because you gave it all the energy when you did the spell work on it. That's why you need to ground yourself. You need to seal your work. It's not dramatic. It's not complicated. It's just a healthy way to close your particular spiritual practice. Thank you, Honeycomb Botanica. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying it. So grounding and coming back to yourself. What does that mean? I'm not going to try to hold you. I ain't going to try to make this long. But grounding and coming back to yourself. What does that even mean? Right? So grounding helps you to settle after a ritual. It brings energy down from the spiritual world. It returns it back to your body. This is especially important after emotional spells like a breakup or like protection or like your shadow work. Okay? There are many ways to ground. You can eat a small snack. You can eat a small snack. Hi, G. You can eat a small snack. It could just be bread or fruit. And you can drink some cool water. I didn't say cold because we don't want to shock anything. But I said cool. Okay. You may even hold a red jasper stone. I don't have one right here. I should have brought one in here so you can see it. But y'all can look it up. A red jasper stone. Look at that little piece of hair sticking up. How can you release a spell if it's not sealed? It makes so much sense. I'm so grateful for you and your generosity. I'm going to tell you that. So you can also hold a red jasper stone in your hand, or you can sit on the floor with your feet, your bare feet touching the ground. Some people like to walk outside. You can touch a tree. You can place their hands in the soil. You can do that as well. And what it's doing is grounding you. Even if you're not doing spell work, you can still ground. Get in the practice of grounding. Get in the practice of that. We get so caught up in, I'm going to fuck somebody up. Get in the practice of fucking yourself up in the right way. So you can anoint yourself with pine or sandalwood oil. Pine or sandalwood oil. It's essential oil you can get. You can do that, okay? You can even put it in a spray bottle with a little bit of Florida water and mist yourself. You can place a drop behind your ear. You can place a drop on your wrist. And you can simply say this. I return to myself. I am safe and I'm steady. I return to myself. I am safe. I'm steady. Okay? You can say this. You can do this. You can do this. You can release it. You can be steady. You can be all of that. Visualize your energy flowing back down into the earth. It's also happy. It's very helpful and it will make you happy. You'll feel calmer and clearer afterwards. Okay. Cleaning up your spell material stuff, cleaning up your tools. So once your spell is complete, once the ritual is complete, it's time to deal with what's left over. Whether it's candle stubs or ashes or your herbs or your jars or your pots, if you know, you know, or your plates or whatever it is that you were using. All of these items, they hold energy. Your cup that was on there with your water that holds the energy, your incense holder that was on your altar that holds the energy. Everything that you use in that particular spell work, it holds an energy. It holds a currency of your energy. And your currency is expensive because it's yours, right? Does that make sense? Y'all can come and let me know you're still here because it's still saying go on live and it's buffering. But you guys say you can see me, so I'm gonna keep going. All these items, they literally hold energy, and throwing them straight into the trash, it actually weakens your magic. It actually interrupts it because it shouldn't be done just quite like that. Okay. So how do you get rid of them, right? How do you like dispose of it? How do you, set it aside, right? So if your ritual was meant to bring something good in, something great into your life, you done some attraction work or something like that, like love or like you having some good luck or like a road opener, or like money work, you're going to bury the items in your yard. Bury them in your yard or keep them like in a bag, a charm bag, or place them in hidden areas that's no one going to see in your home. Or get you a ivory or a plant or a flower pot that you're going to keep it alive. Or if you don't even have to have a flower in it, you can have a pot of soil that you bury these things in. That's one way for those particular things. Okay. So if the ritual was meant to send something away, if it was meant, if it was meant to push something away, to like a curse or a hex or separating somebody, or fixing a bad habit, or something to send away. Did it work?
Mm-mm. We're gonna have to try the.
It didn't color it at all.
No, this is it right here. I left it on for over 40 minutes.
Any other plants and flowers I can bury things in? Anything alive, anything that you can keep alive. Anything that you can keep alive. Those work really, really good. Or like I said, you can get a pot and you can just have soil in it. You can put water in it. Doesn't necessarily have to have a plant. Those succulents are very good because they stay alive and they don't need much care. Just don't leave them out in the sun. So if the ritual was meant to do something like that, if you're trying to get rid of a person or push a person away, you can use the crossroads. Don't look back. Or a riverbank because it's sending it away, or a trash bin outside of your home because it's going away. You can do that. Or you can simply flush it because it's flowing away, because it's going through a septic system. It's going into more shit and piss and stuff like that. Any type of running water. Now, if the spell involves, like, like y'all love them little freezer spells, Y'all know how y'all love to freeze a bitch. Which I told that 10 years ago. It's so funny how everybody uses it now. I digress. So if it's a freezer spell and it's stopping something, you can put these in the the back of your jar, or the back of a seal bag, or a jar in the back of your freezer. But once it's happened, once it's did what it needed to do, you have to bust it, like bust it, and then send it away. Question, please. Should we be working this weekend, being that it's a black moon or a new moon, or just protection only? New moons are for what? They're for new things. So if you're not doing something to create and you're doing something to disrupt, I wouldn't do it. You can use a freezer to bond as well, but I wouldn't do that. Because when you freeze it, just imagine you're making it stay at the place where it's at. Now, if it's real good, then hey. But what if that person, it's going to stop them from growing? Do you want to freeze them like that? So yeah, he might stay, but he's a fucking asshole. And he won't change from that because you froze him just in that position, just in that spot. Thank y'all for the hearts. So that's up to you. But just keep that kind of stuff in mind. Keep it 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 in mind. You're welcome. If you guys want to give me a donation, I would love that. That goes to my YouTube fund. So also for candles, wax, and other spell remnants, same thing. Make sure you're cleaning everything with care. Make sure you do that. Make sure you put it away with the same energy that you took it out. But be respectful and stop over fucking thinking it, y'all. Stop over fucking thinking it. Stop overthinking your work. Stop overthinking, I haven't done enough. I've done too much. If whatever you did, that was appropriate. Remember, our ancestors wasn't thinking like that. They were just thinking practical, the simplicity of it. If you have not taken my intro to hoodoo classes, you should take it. I have a new class coming in my hoodoo series on Sunday. So if you haven't taken the first one, take the first one. If you haven't taken Sundays, if you haven't signed up, sign up. Like I'm trying to get, are you going to try the other color hair too?
The wavy one? You want me to try it? I can try it.
Well, actually it wasn't wavy like the curly one.
Okay, I still have both of them in the car, so I don't want to try it.
Okay. Don't overthink it. Wrap your materials in paper and add a coin or a pinch of salt if you feel to, but trust your instincts. Because you're giving offerings to the tools too. The tools are a part of the magic. Everything you do is magical. Everything you do that aids in the beds, your spell work, it's magical. Give thanks to it. Show gratitude to it. I think sometimes we get so caught up in the spell where we don't get caught up in the after. But it's a whole plethora. It's a circle. It's a full circle. And when you don't close it out, you're not finishing the circle. And that be a lot of reason why your spells don't work. Just FYI. Just make sure your disposal doesn't harm the environment too. Make sure you're not doing nothing that's going to fuck something else up. Okay. Natural materials are like paper and herbs and wax. They're safe to return to the earth. But like glass and plastic and metal, you should remove that first before you do that. What to do with the offerings? What to do with the offerings? So offerings to the spirit. Thank you. I was just wondering with the mixed energy of the moon tonight, how will it impact the work? I'm actually doing a moon magic class, a lunar class in September. So that's another class that you guys can sign up as well, like how to utilize the energy of the moon cycles. But offerings to the spirit and to the spirits and the ancestors and deities, they're gifts. But remember, I told you guys that an offering is not the same as a sacrifice. Remember that? Does anybody remember me ever saying it? That offerings are not the same as a sacrifice. A sacrifice is that you're taking from something that you needed to give. An offering is just a gift that no, never mind. Y'all remember me saying it? So what to do with the offerings that you are giving your ancestors, your deities that are gifts. So you may offer food or water or wine or coins or flowers to like show respect. Those are all gifts. Okay. So, but once the energy of the offering has been accepted, then the item itself needs to be cleared away. Don't be having a motherfucking cup up there for 15 days and the cup is all cloudy. You can tell where the water and decreased and stuff because it got lines. Girl, throw that shit away. Well, hopefully this video it's gonna save. I don't know, but I am live and y'all can see me, so I did do that. So nevertheless, don't let your food rot on the altar. Don't let your food rot on the altar. Don't let it do that. That doesn't honor the spirits well when you forget. That doesn't honor the spirits well when you walk right past it and you see that coffee got fucking mold and shit growing. You got whole penicillin and you got the results to diseases in that cup because you didn't let it you didn't let it sit up there. It invites pests and it's a heavy energy into your space. So when you're ready to get rid of those offerings, you can bury them under a tree or in a garden. You can do that. Especially if they're organic, you can give it back to the universe. You can also burn them into, if they're paper or herbs or other dry materials. I'm not asking y'all to set shit on fire. I just got to be specific with y'all because sometimes y'all be doing shit that I didn't say and then blaming me. Like that girl, I use it all the time, that young lady that did a love jar for her man, and this bitch then put the bullets from his gun in the love jar and shaking the bitch up, and then she kept saying, I want him to love me to death. And when she tried to leave the nigga because they got into it, this nigga pistol whooped her with the same goddamn gun she took them bullets out of. And for those who have been following for a long time, you know I ain't making this up. That legit happened. And the bitch blamed me. I didn't tell you to put the nigga bullets, bitch. You could have used some fingernails, some hair, some fingernail clippings, motherfucking a piece of his shirt up under the arms, because that's where they sweat. You could have used his drawers, cut the seat out. Okay? Because that's where they sweat and it ball juice and secretions and everything else. You could have used some toothbrush bristles, bitch, a brush. Like you could have used any of that. I never told you to use bullets from a gun, but she did. She was shaking the shit up and then she decided to leave. And this nigga that pistol whooped her on the side of her motherfucking car. Can you imagine making it to the car door and you go to open up the door and he snatches you around and whoops the shit out you with that same motherfucking gun 2 weeks ago you did a job with? And then you have the total fucking audacity to blame me. I did not fucking tell you to do that. Or I done told the girl, yes, do your work. Do it anywhere you can. This bitch burning candles in her car and then blew up her motherfucking leg. Girl, I didn't tell you be burning candles in your motherfucking car. I didn't say do that. See how I get blamed for everything? God, it's hard. This is hard. I get blamed for everything. Shit. Bitch, I didn't tell you to do that. Now you got that motherfucking Altima on fire. That Altima is burning. What I got blamed for that? I didn't tell you to burn your candles in your Altima, sis. I didn't do that. All right? It's real. This what the fuck did happen. This happens. So anyway, you can burn it if it's like paper notes or herbs or any type of dry material. Make sure, she said, of course, they dry, but awesome. Okay. So the next one is pouring the liquids at the base of a tree or directly into soil. See how I keep saying a tree, soil, natural, the earth? Or you can wrap it and throw like spoiled food away if it's no longer safe to bury. Do it always. Hi, alchemist. Do it always with a prayer of thanks. Always do a prayer of gratitude and thanks when you are getting rid of the offerings and the food and the wine and the water that is left on the altar. Please say thank you. Thank you for accepting it. Thank you for receiving it. Thank you. I hold so much gratitude for what you're going to give me. I hold so much gratitude. Thank you. Also, you can say, thank you for receiving this. Thank you for receiving this. I return it with love. Is it better to bury or place in flowing water? It just depends on what it is. It just depends on what it is. But showing respect and closing the offering proper, that's always going to be so important. Please remember that. Please remember that. Now, if it's a heavy energy item, some spells involve pushing energy away, like banishing or breaking up or separating, or even protection from harm. These are more heavier spells, so these often should not be kept. The best thing in lighting a heavy spell work, it's always going to be matches because you can throw them away. Any type of baneful work or protection work against someone or stop somebody from talking about you or fuck a bitch, whatever, I don't know, whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Matches. That's how you light them. Matches. Just thought I would add that cute little tip in real quick. Matches. And you shouldn't keep any of those. So when you're doing banishing work, never do it with the stuff that you're going to keep, like the plate or the jar. Throw that shit away. Get rid of all of that shit. Don't keep none of it. Okay? Any type of knife or whatever, some scissors or whatever you're using to break somebody up, throw it all away. Even the oil. I said that. Even the oil. If you didn't use it all, get rid of it. Don't save it for someone else or something else because it's already used. Okay? Unless you're going to do some other shit immediately. Just don't keep that. Black candles, poppets, other items that you're cursing from people, jars filled with angry intentions or whatever the case may be, or, they need to be cleared away. It needs to be thrown away. Don't keep it. Don't keep it. Don't keep it. Don't keep nothing. These are safe to throw away, I promise you. Kind of wrap them in some black paper or any type of dark colored something. Like this dress, cut it up and use it, girl. I would do it because I do anything for a good spell. You hear me? Take them far as away from your home. Don't bury nothing by your house. Don't take it somewhere where you're going to cross over it again. Don't do that. Take it, let it go away. Away. You can also burn it or flush it or anything that's biodegradable, I guess. Wash your hands too. Because some of y'all don't be washing your hands. And let me just throw that in there. If you're doing some spell work that's bad or baneful, eat something hot while you're doing it. Any type of separation work, any type of baneful work, any type of something hot. Eat something sour because you're trying to sour something. Remember, you're speaking these words, so you don't want sweet words to go into something sour. You don't want sweet, so you want to eat something hot, something sour. Okay? To the tongue, because the tongue is what's speaking life into that candle flame. You get it? If you didn't know, now you do. I don't want to hear no excuses because mother didn't told you. If you're doing something sweet, have a piece of candy in your mouth. Drink you something sweet. So now you're having something sweet. Like, I'm going to tell you, if you want to banish somebody and do it in the morning, take your nap and wake up and you got that morning breath, great. 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 You understand what I'm saying? But if you want some love work or you're trying to make some money work or you're trying to make something good happen to you, sweet speaking, sweet smells, even coming from your mouth. Okay? Did that help somebody? Just trying to educate you a little bit, give you little gems. Is it acceptable to talk or connect with the deceased celebrity? Do you know them personally? Do you know them personally? Because if you don't, what's your point in that? Yes, you got to think these spells. You have to study your occult symbols. You have to, yes. Then if you don't know, then why? Out of all the 4,094 ancestors that you have, why the fuck would you go be trying to speak to a dead celebrity that you don't even know? You're not even related to. I be wanting this stuff to make sense to y'all. Everybody wants this new wave stuff, but it just don't be. I just want you to use the common sense that you got. And I don't want you doing that extra frivolous, just meaningless stuff. If you're going to do this, make it applicable to you and make sure it's going to work. That's all I'm saying. This is not a dig. This is not to offend anybody or anything like that. How in the fuck do you know if this is a dead celebrity? Why would they talk to you? Why are you trying? Oh, I'm trying to talk to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson don't motherfucking know you. You can't gain their knowledge. Gain your ancestors' knowledge. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You want to know why younger people, the magic just don't work? Can I tell you? Because you're a fucking fool. Y'all do the most stupidest shit I've ever seen. Y'all sit up and watch that shit on TikTok. It be the dumbest shit. Why the fuck would I be trying to conjure a dead celebrity? I'm gonna conjure Sammy Davis Jr. Then you walking around this bitch tap dancing and shit and singing 30 songs from the 30. Like, I just don't understand why you would want to do that when you got 4,094 ancestors of your own. Like, I don't. Like, I'm supposed to conjure up Michael Jackson, and you just keep hearing that shit. Like, I don't. Nobody can make me mad, baby. That's a self thing. No one can make you mad. Nobody can make me mad. I just be talking. So the stuff that has a heavier spell, different priorities. I think people just be saying stuff just to be saying it. Perhaps. What's your question, Sapphire? Can you answer my question, please? You ain't gave me no donation. I'm just playing. You ain't gave me no donation for the question. Another thing too, you can do is when you washing your hands, because please wash them. Use a protective oil or like a cologne on your wrists, on the back of your neck, and also the doorways of the room that you're doing the work in. Again, this is not something that people talk about, but it's something that you should actually do. Okay. It's also good to sweep and mop your space that you finished working in. Shake out the rugs, wipe down like the altar with different floor washers. They got so many of them. That kind of clears anything that that was left over at some point. Okay. I think they want to contact people like Kim Porter type of knowledge. Why the fuck would you do that? You're not related to her. Tanya Tamika says they want to treat hoodoo like a Ouija board. If people actually understood the principle of hoodoo and where it comes, please take my intro to hoodoo class. You will have a different perspective of hoodoo and you would have more respect for it. I think a lot of times people are so overly emotional and they're so overly sensitive that they take out what the true principle of what these practices are because someone has told them that you should be doing this and you should be doing that. That is not what hoodoo is. That is not why it was created. And until you fully understand why it was created, why it was done, you're not going to get it. I'm just saying. I want people to be the best and to be the best at every time. Sometimes when you are returning things back to the earth, or you might be returning an offering, sometimes the best thing you can have is just a simple white candle. Go to the tree, go to your garden, go to that plant, and just say a prayer of thanks. Thank you for doing this for me. Thank you for accepting it. Thank you for receiving this offering. And it's okay to tell your ancestor, to tell your deity, to tell whoever you're working with in closing, I've done my part as a practitioner. I've done my part. I've given you offerings. I've laid it all out for you. I release this now for you to do your part. That is what we forget. You've done your part. You've done everything that you can do. You put all your energy into it. You put all your mind into it. You put all your soul into it. You put all your power into it. Now it's time for you to release it so that spirit can handle it however it wants to. And I'm going to trust you to do the rest. I'm going to trust you to handle it for me. I did everything that I need to do. I've been committed to the process. Now I'm releasing it for you to do whatever needs to be done. That's closing it. That's sealing it. Now you can walk away, clean your stuff up, and you're done. This is where a lot of people lose the power. But if you do it this way, you won't. You won't. You won't. I want you to keep this in mind too. You don't have to be perfect, but you do got to be practical. You do not have to be perfect. You have to be practical and you have to be present. And being present is starting from A, going all the way down to Z in this spell work. That's how you do it. When you honor the closing, just like you honor the beginning of the ritual, the start of it and the close of it, your energy stays strong and it stays in the path of what you've presented it in. Let that be the final part. Let that be the ending. Let that be it. Let that be all. Don't hold on to it. Don't be looking for results because you put it out there and you told the spirit, handle it. I did everything I need to do. Handle it. Give it time to manifest. Oh, thank you, Sapphire. Yeah, she said, if I buy a gallon of ammonia and vinegar and use it to banish, am I supposed to throw out the rest of the vinegar and the ammonia because that's wasting money? Okay, number one, unless you are hexing a ox, 15 people on a corner of a cruise ship, why the fuck you got a gallon of ammonia and vinegar? They sell it in smaller versions. You ain't got to buy that goddamn much, baby. Listen, are you taking out a team of people? Are you Sapphire? What are you buying gallons for? Sapphire say, I'm gonna hex everybody in this son bitch. I'm reversing everything from now to kingdom come in this motherfucker. You don't need that much, baby. You don't need that much. They have it in half a gallons and you can get it in a pint. You don't have to get that much. Go to the dollar store. Spend a couple of dollars on it. So that ain't wasting no money. Because if you're doing jars, that's more than enough. A gallon is too much, baby. Thank you for that, but shit, you ain't got to. I buy it like that. Don't buy that like that. Shit. Girl, I'm glad. She trying to overachieve. Listen, this is where I say doing more. You don't have to do more. Be practical. You ain't got to buy a gallon of shit. Do you hear me? Talking about, I'm gonna buy a gallon of milk so it can spoil in them house. That's a great thing, but it comes in pints. You don't have to buy that much, baby. How do you dispose of a 7-day candle depending on what the work is? Remember, depending on what the work is. If it's love or money or something good, you want to bury it near you. But if it's something bad, take it away. Okay? Use the rest for some kitchen magic shit. We all got to eat. I mean, again, you don't have to buy that big of nothing. You don't have to buy a gallon. I just don't think that. She was like, I'm gonna hex all the cowboys. Look, I think somebody already did that, by the way. If you're gonna do it, pour the rest in a jar and put Trump name in it. That'd be great, and you ain't wasting it. And shake that shit up. Everything dead but him. You know somebody, everything falling apart but him. So that's it, Sapphire. I hope I helped you, and I hope I didn't offend you, because y'all be getting mad when I say shit. They was probably tired of the parlay not hitting. Perhaps, because a whole gallon, you about to take out a bunch of motherfuckers. You don't have to use a gallon. I'm just saying. When done with altar work, from prosperity work, pour into the earth, you can. My stomach is hurting from laughing so hard. Well, Sapphire, you asked it. Thank you, darling. That's just my Taurus energy. Well, listen, even when I try not to cuss, I still cuss. I just don't cuss as hard. And people, I try to tell people on the cool, don't take what I say offensively, because bitch, I'm probably not going to even remember what the fuck I said to you. I didn't blinked 5 times. I didn't smoke them. I didn't have something to drink. Girl, I don't remember that. What the fuck I said. Look, don't hold on to it, because I ain't hold on to it when I said it. So, I'll just be telling people stuff like that. I just listen. This just me. I just, Listen, I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been on social media before TikTok. I've been doing this for a long time. And for those who have watched me, I have never changed. This is who the fuck I am. I'm never going to change. Now, I have evolved, and I've learned how to kind of taper down. But how I am is how the fuck I am. And I would like to think that you want me to be honest with you. You want me to be true to you. You want me to say, because sometimes the truth is hard to hear, but if I can help you not fuck up and not make the mistakes that I've made, or if I could show you how to get through it and go through it and still thrive. I said this in my Infinite Energy group the other day. I try to show everybody how to live through grace. And sometimes that's hard as fuck because I know everybody's watching me. You're watching to see, oh, did she cry? You're watching to see, oh, how did she handle that? But if I don't show you that you can get through it, what representation do you have? What do you have? Some of y'all have watched me from 2016, 2015. Some of y'all go way the fuck back then. I've never changed. Now I've gotten better because I used to go the fuck off on everybody. I don't really do that now. But if I'm not leading and living my life as the example of what I've talked about in 2018, okay, it makes me no better. It makes me no fucking better. I am not perfect. I am fully flawed, but I'm perfect in my flaws. There's perfection in my practicality. And I receive that. In my mind, there's nobody better than me. In your mind, you better think that way about you too. All kind of weapons are going to form. They have no choice. Because that's what they do. They form. But none of it has to prosper. I talked to a wonderful young man yesterday. And the first thing he said to me was the reason why he didn't want to talk to me is because something happened with his car and it took him a week to get over it. It's a car. It's going to break down. These things are going to happen. And if that's how you handle things, oh, thank you, Carmen. If that's how you handle things, I can only imagine what you do when something really big happens. I don't have the patience. I don't have the bandwidth, and that ain't on my fucking bingo card. Life is going to happen. I'm going to use the occult and I'm going to use the magic to conjure my way out of it. And that's what we forget. We use conjure only when it feels good. We don't use conjure when shit is going on. Because that's the prime time that you should use it. That's the whole point. It's not just to manifest the good. It's to conjure your way through the bad. That's why it was created in the first place. We can give it any name that we want to, witchcraft or Wicca or whatever these other fucking names are here for it now. But the fact of the matter is, it's supposed to help you get out of anything because that was the whole point in the first place. I hope that's what you guys got from this. I hope that's what you always get from me. I'm not perfect. I am fully flawed, but I am perfect in my flaws. I'm perfect for me, just like you have to be perfect for you. You can't tell me shit about me. You can't. I promise you. I could give a less fuck about what you think. At one point, them hoes had 40-some videos about me. Who in the fuck would sit up and make them many videos about anybody? I don't even have the bandwidth. I don't go back and forth with people. I'm going to address stuff one time, and then I'm going to let them believe whatever they want to. Go believe it again. Go listen to it again. If that's what you choose, then fuck it. I can only be me. Oh, thank you, LaShora Lee. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Many blessings to you. May it return to you as well. So I just want that for you. I just want that for everybody. This is not This ain't for the thin-skinned and the lighthearted. This is work. Shadow work hurts. Magic, it hurts because it pulls you out of being uncomfortable. Most people, they normalize suffering. I don't normalize that. I'm not going to stay in that. I might be pissed off. I might get mad. I might get upset, but I'm not going to stay there. Ain't no way that a bitch who ass points towards the ground like mine gonna move me that way. Ain't no way a bitch that wake up with funky breath gonna make me feel, thank you, Chip, I appreciate it. Gonna make me feel some kind of way. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't want you to do that either. No one should have more power over you than you. That's why they was like, they're gonna make me mad. You can't make me mad. I can choose to be upset. That's a choice. That's a choice. Now, if you guys want to book some conversations with me, if you want to book some readings with me, I can help you get there too, because it does take time and it is work. But you don't have to do it alone, because I'll help you. I tell people all the time, shadow work should not be done by itself because it'll make you stop. Shadow work is pulling out all of that shit and you go, wait a minute, fuck this. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought I was over this. I don't want to harp this back. I don't want to bring this back up. No, you need to get it out. But you need to talk to someone so you're not handling it yourself. You know? So anyway, I hope this video saves, because I'm about to get off of here. I hope this live saves. I really hope it does. Because I'm looking, because it's still saying going live and it's filtering or some shit. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. If it does not save, I'm probably going to re-record this as just a recording and not a live, and then I'll just upload it. But I hope you guys got a lot from it. I really appreciate you all. I thank you guys so much. I do have some other things. I'm going to make some more videos, but I'm telling you, I'm only going to do YouTube content that has some type of substance and has some type of girth. I do love you all. A lot of you guys have been with me since the beginning. Thank you, Sapphire. I appreciate you in that question. Girl, stop buying that shit by the gallon. But I love you guys. I appreciate you here on YouTube. You are my original family. If you're wanting to get in my Infinite Energy group, please, you are welcome to join. But please note, I'm going to hold you to a certain standard. You could have been in there before and you left. That's fine. You're welcome to come back, but I'm going to hold you to a certain standard. And that's okay for someone to hold you to a certain standard and to make you be accountable. I want you to be better. I want you to excel. I want you to have and sustain it, not have it and lose it. So I'm going to process you and I'm going to reprocess you and over again until I get you there. That's what this is. That's what I bring. That is who I am. That is what I built my platform on, and I'm never going to change that. You guys have a fabulous weekend. Many blessings to you all. I speak nothing but light and love to each and every one of y'all. Hello to all the people that are just joining. Hopefully this saves. I hope it does. I really hope it does, because it's still buffering on my end. If you want to get in, all you have to do is apply. There's other Infinite Energy groups. I just realized that there are, but it's the only one that's ran by Magickal Lady Duchess. And literally, that's what I say. I hope y'all get y'all glow up, and you will if you do the work. I want you guys to find the happiness and the joy and peace in using Conjure, old school Conjure. That is what I live my life by. That is my platform. I can't tell you about no new wave stuff. I could just tell you about this. Book your conversation, book your reading with me. I got you. If you ain't there, I will get you there. I have classes on my website, magicalladyduchess.com. Fucking take them. If you have not subscribed to my website, please do. I do email blasts at least 2 or 3 times a week. So get involved, get in the community. I'm the culture. You are the culture and conjure. Oh, thank you. I am for the culture and conjure. Well, thank you. Many blessings to you guys. And I will talk to y'all later. Ashe.